Okay, it's recording.
Good morning. This is the Mayor-Manager meeting for July 19th, 2023. It's about 8:30 a.m. I'm Steve Ward, Mayor Pro Tem. With us is Sarah Harkness, Tamara Niles, Shawn Lewis, Stephanie Carlisle, and Tim Dodd. Shawn, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. We'll start with July 24th study session. We have the June financial report. Mike Sandgren will also give an update on progress towards the homelessness action plan. And following that, a similar topic, the safe parking pilot program, as noted in the Tri-Cities action plan. And we'll have Inglewood Library recognition. They did receive the Chamber of Commerce Award for Innovation and Sustainability. Board and Commission member appointments. Approval of a contract with Inglewood Arts for a portion of the Civic Center. Approval of a contract with Historic Inglewood for a portion of the Civic Center. And then approval of a contract with Community Resource Services of Colorado for election administration. Ordinance banning live dog and cat sales at retail. Parks and Rec bond decision for November election. And that's it. Let's see, it looks like we need to put, well, that one definitely won't be on consent, but we'll go back up to the top, yeah.
You have one question on the Board and Commission member recognition. Since the mayor's not going to be there, I don't want to throw a monkey wrench in the system, but it might be nicer for the members to do that on a night when he's there, so they get the photo with the mayor if they're there.
Have we already informed them, Sarah?
I think that we've already extended the invitation and gotten people's response that they will be attending.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Probably we could have thought that through a little better. It's hard to know.
It looks like we're good on our consent. This should not say consent.
And the bond election will be consent.
Election, yeah, the Parks and Rec, not consent. Okay, looks like we're good.
Right. We have August 7th, consideration of an ordinance requiring massage businesses to have a license through the city. Discussion of proposed council policies and public comment amendments. Resolution approving agreement with Eve to transfer city assets. Assets to the city. Motion for the police department requesting permission to purchase emergency radio equipment. We have a contract with Westport Construction for the 2023 alley grading project in the amount of $491,000. Construction contract for Inglewood Rec Center front desk, offices, and restroom renovation. Approval of change order on number 23083 for mill and overlay. I think, Mayor Pro Tem, to your and many other council members' request, that is to increase that for Broadway. We have a consent item here for 2023 strategic plan updates. Oh, that's a question. Approval of a bill for an ordinance to repeal Inglewood Municipal Code regarding customer service standards. Still on August 7th, approve an ordinance for Comcast Cable TV franchise agreement. City Municipal Code changes regarding lead reduction program. Annual budget advisory committee report. Oh, sorry, I jumped to the 14th. Great. Do we want to make some decisions on consent, Steve, Mayor Pro Tem, or would we like to assign times to some of these?
I think we can wait till the mayor returns on those.
Is he gone for 1 or 2 weeks?
I hope it's only one.
I think it's 2. I think he told me 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then we should probably go through them now.
Okay. We'll do this meeting and not for the future ones. let's see. So for the study session on massage business license, we have a 10-minute presentation.
Probably 10 minutes on discussion.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then on policy changes to the policy manual for council.
That I'll also put at 10 minutes.
Okay, and I think that's all. Let's see. On consent, we have. I assume that the EVE asset transfer wouldn't be on consent.
No.
Okay.
And that one may get pushed back. I just sent council an update. We're still waiting on the title work, and the EVE board hasn't met to approve it yet, so that may be moved.
Okay.
The alley grading project, it's a little bigger than past years, but it's an annual.
I think if I would leave that off consent. I think there's a chance it'll get pulled. Some members, based on feedback we got with Public Works, may have questions about alleys.
Okay, renovations to ERC.
We can try that one.
Okay, mill and overlay.
Same thing. I think we'll probably want to discuss about the locations.
Okay,
So we'll leave that one off.
and strategic plan quarterly updates.
We usually like to discuss those.
Okay, and cable TV standards.
Likely to get pushed back as well. We're still waiting on outside counsel for this one and the Comcast franchise. They're related.
Okay. So we'll push those decisions too, if that's all right, Mayor Pro Tem.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then lead reduction program, code changes for that. You heard it this week.
Yeah, that's definitely got to stay off consent. We heard some discussion on that early about accessing property, so I don't think it'll fly on consent.
Okay. All right, August 14th, we have the Budget Advisory Committee annual report, draft proposed 2024 operating and capital budget study session, 2022 and 23 snow season recap and snow plan overview, Big Dry Creek update, public hearing. Oops, I already switched. I'm missing the lines. Didn't we use to put lines?
Yeah, I had the spreadsheet up and I thought it was missing something. It wasn't, so I put this up instead.
I've gotten dependent on them, so sorry.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, so just a couple items there. Any questions on those? On August 21st, we have Big Dry Creek update, public hearing for Title 16 code next changes. First reading of a Denver Water Interconnect Agreement and MOU between Inglewood and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. And then moving on to August 28th, these advisory board interviews and affordable housing task force interviews. We'll also have administrative study results for charges to the enterprise funds and component units, and the July financial report. You want to go into September, Mayor Pro Tem?
No, we can leave it. We'll wait till the mayor gets back on those. Okay. Does that bring us to council requests?
Yes. And I had a few from Chelsea's response to public comment. Can council be provided with safety standards for street repairs? And I think that was specific to Oxford, the sinkhole. Can we look at code enforcement ordinances with the motorcycle shop on Broadway. And then we also had more of just a request for a resident to access their property for fence repair. I talked to Sam yesterday, and he's going to get with Mike to get with the Flemings, who live next door to the Delaware property for that. And then I think we had a question about live video. Is it required for quasi judicial? But I believe Tamara answered that in the, or maybe Mayor Pro Tem, you did. Somebody did. And that's all I have. Does anybody else have others?
I don't. I'm worried I may have missed something from Rita, but I don't know what it is at this point. I saw the mayor taking notes. So
She also had questions about changes to room rental policy, but I think that Tim answered that one on the from the dais as well.
Okay.
All right. I don't think we have anything else from staff.
Okay, great. Nothing else for me. Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Bye.